to what day is it? Day 5 of Vlogmas 24. Yesterday I mentioned that today was going to be a video with the collaboration. No, it's not. I clearly need more sleep. The collaboration day is tomorrow. So come back here tomorrow for a special video that I'm doing as part of a collaboration with Angela from the Inquisitive Farmway. I've done it for 2 years. This is my 3rd year, Dipcember. And I have a fun dip and an extra recipe to go with the dip planned for tomorrow. So come back here tomorrow. I clearly need more sleep. I thought Aiden's orthodontist appointment was yesterday. Turns out it was today. But we got some great news. Do you want to tell him, Aiden? You want to tell him the great news? What's the great news?
I get these things off in February.
February
26th.
Exactly. So 1 down, 1 to go. Hopefully Grace's appointment's the 17th and we'll get some great news for her too. I don't think hers are coming off that early because she got hers a little bit later put on than Aiden's, but hopefully we're in the final haul with her too. So yay! Anyway, I do have a couple things planned for today. I just moved them up on my to-do list because, you know, I didn't think I had them to do today. So I am happy that I have another day to plan for December tomorrow. And a couple of things I did. One, the reason I am so tired is I got up early this morning. I decided last night to turn that beautiful sourdough starter, if you all saw it, into bread. And friends, I think I have maybe just maybe, I have perfected sourdough bread. I've done this 3 times now. They've turned out beautiful. The flavor is amazing. It is not too sour. I let mine ferment it. It fermented around 9 to 10 hours, which is one of the reasons I got up so early this morning because I didn't want it to go much longer. And then it did its rise in the pans beautifully. I used 2 different kinds of bread pans and you can see here the difference in height and size, but it's delicious, delicious. We've already cut up one and ate a few pieces of it this morning, or at least I have. It's really good. I'm really happy. I will share the recipe I am using down below in the description if any of you want to try it. So what are we doing today? One of the things we're going to do is I'm going to wrap a few of David's presents. My closet is out of control. It's not that we have a huge amount of presents for each other, but what we have are awkward size, so they're kind of taking up some room. So I want to get wrapping, and I say wrapping. I don't like wrapping. I hate it. I am not a fan of it. And a few years ago, we switched to fabric wrapping or fabric gift bags, and we love them. But it's been 5 years or more. After Christmas, I stocked up on a lot of gift bags and wrapping paper, and we hadn't used it for a few years because we were using the claw. And then I'm like, well, we have to use it. It can't go to waste. So 2 years ago, we started using, with the fabric stuff, some of the throwaway things, and we're still working way through it. This Christmas, maybe we just might get through a majority of the wrapping paper. I don't mind saving my bags, and we tell we don't destroy these, and we just reuse them. If we have to put a new tag on, that's no big deal. So some of these bags we've reused quite a few times, and some are newer, but yeah, so hopefully we get through. The only thing I kind of wrap now, I might wrap a couple things, anything that's clothing maybe, and I want to put it in a box, I'll wrap it on top of the box. Sometimes, it depends on how I'm feeling that day. And stocking stuffers. Though we convinced the kids last year that we didn't wrap them last year. We didn't wrap the stocking stuffers last year, right? Oh, we still did? I guess I didn't convince them. Maybe we just didn't wrap every single thing. But they really enjoy unwrapping the stocking stuffers with the wrapping paper. I get it. It is more fun to take off wrapping paper than a gift bag. I understand. So anyway, I'm saying all this just because everything I am, for David, I am putting in a gift bag, and I just realized I forgot something upstairs, but that's okay. I still have lots of days to Christmas. So Gracie is my wrapper in the house. She enjoys doing it. I don't know where she gets that from because I don't enjoy doing it. David doesn't enjoy doing it. David gets her to wrap stuff too. She'll be wrapping all his stocking stuffers for me later this week or early next week. And I think that's it. I just have his stocking stuffers to wrap. Okay, what did I get David this year? David is not going to be watching this video. He better not anyway. So one of the things David needed is new rain boots for going out to the chicken coop and yard work and stuff. He had a pair, they had a hole in them, and his sock was getting wet. I managed to find a clearance pair at Peavey, what used to be Tractor Supply store, a couple weeks ago, and I think we got them for like $8. It was crazy price. The quality, not the greatest, but it's better than wet socks. So he's been wearing those the last couple of weeks, but again, they're not the greatest and they're not keeping his feet warm. But I bought them knowing I already had these. I bought these like almost 2 months ago. So I totally knew that I had them. I had them in my cart and waiting for them to go on sale because I knew I was going to get him these for Christmas this year. And so I bought him those $8 ones just so he wouldn't go out and buy himself a pair. Not that he would necessarily get himself a decent pair. And to help him through the wetness right now. So no more wet socks until Christmas. So these are the ones I got him. And these are the same brand as mine. Mine are going on, 4 or 5 winters now. And they look like I just bought them. They are great. I wear them in summer and winter, even though they are geared for cold weather. These ones are guaranteed to keep you warm until minus 15 Celsius. I'll put that what it is up here in Fahrenheit. They're comfortable. They're easy to get off and on, which is what I really liked. They were on sale. I will link everything I got. I'll link down below if anyone is curious about them. And yeah, I got them on sale. Like I said, I think they were normally 100, and I believe I got them for 60. I know I got a crazy good deal on them. So I got him those. And then the kids and I use electric toothbrushes. My dental hygienist, who I love, Hunter, suggested them to me 2 years ago. And, she warned me it takes a little time to get used to them or whatever. I'm never going back. I've had the best dentist appointments, finally. Since I started using it, my teeth feel cleaner. So I loved them so much for Christmas. Last year, Grace? Was it last year I got you and Hayden the electric toothbrushes? Last year for Christmas, I got the kids each one. And it took them a little time getting used to it. But you like it. Grace loves hers. Aiden's not a huge fan of it. But I tell him, at least if you don't use it every day, at least try and use it a couple times a week. So I say all this because I got one for David. Now this is not the exact same brand that the kids and I have. I bought myself one of these too because they were that cheap when I was in Florida, because I didn't want to pack my electric toothbrush when I went down to stay with my mom after my dad passed. I knew I was going to be there. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be there for, but I knew I was going to be there for a while. And these came up on sale for $19.99, I think they were. It might even been cheaper. They might even been cheaper than that now that I think about it. And I bought one for myself, loved it, and I grabbed one for David for Christmas. It's not quite as strong as the brand that I have that I mostly use, but this one's chargeable, and then you can unplug it and just keep it in a holder. The one we have is chargeable, but it has to stay plugged into the holder. So you charge this one, and it's good for like 100, I think it's 120 hours. And it has all kinds of modes. It's got a whitening mode, a cleaning mode, a sensitive mode, a polishing mode, and a massage mode, which is pretty cool. I really like it. So mine's like a blue color. I got this one, David, in black. So I'm hoping he's gonna find he likes this one better than the brand that the kids and I have, because it's not quite as strong. Because he wasn't a big fan of the battery operated one. So I'm hoping he's gonna like it. And then, if you're new here or if you've forgotten, September 10th, David's birthday, and the day before my father unexpectedly passed away, Aiden was in an accident with our Jeep Cherokee, and it got totaled. Aiden, thank God, walked away fine. The young man who hit him walked away fine. Vehicles can be replaced. Human life can't. So we were okay with that. We had to get a new vehicle. It took us forever. We ended up finding one that I should not love a vehicle as much as I do, but I love this vehicle we got. It's new to us, a 2016 Ford Explorer. It's the nicest vehicle we've ever owned. We got more than we were hoping from the insurance company, and we only had to pay a little bit out of pocket for it. So we were able to walk away, no payments, nothing, because we did not want that, because our Jeep was paid off. And anyway, we love it. And where we live is scary driving. It is scary driving. I don't like driving on a good day, but around here, it's scary. It really is. And some things that we see are shocking. So Aiden was saying, you know, Mom, Dad needs a dash cam on the Explorer. And I'm like, you know what? That's a great great idea, Aiden. So this is a rear and front dash cam that I got him Black Friday. I got it for a great deal. Whether it's still that price, I don't know, but I'm hoping he's going to like this, because he's even mentioned once or twice in passing that, you know, maybe we should get a dash cam. So I picked him up a dash cam for Christmas. And then so that's the gifts I got him, and then I got him some stocking stuffers, like I said. I got him a beanie hat, a winter hat that has a light built in it. So when he goes out at night with the dogs or to check on the chickens, he has free hands because he takes out a big flashlight right now, and now he'll have his hands free. So I'm really excited I got him that. Again, it was on sale on Black Friday. The kids actually have the same style, only theirs are Bluetooth for listening to music, but this one is for the light and it's chargeable. So I think he's really gonna like that because, like I said, he'll have his hands free again. But together, we got a new TV for our bedroom. We had a 30-inch in there, and with my eyes having the problems I've been having the last couple of years, it was too small. It's not like our bed is huge ways from it, but with my eyes, I was having a problem. So we picked ourselves up a 40-inch TV for $150 at Walmart on Black Friday. So that was our gift, like our major gift to each other. Okay, we're gonna get these wrapped before he gets home and we can get them under the tree.
Be sure to hit that thumbs up. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you don't miss any videos.
There, I'm so happy to have that off my list. Maybe tomorrow I will start doing the stocking stuffers. That might be a good idea. And Aiden's home again today because we had a snow day 2 days in a row. The morning it was still snowing and we got more snow overnight. But sun came out and earlier. So, but, you know, I figure if it's not safe for the buses to be traveling, Aiden is not traveling to school. David, I am so lucky. I was saying to Grace, I said, Grace, I said, this is why Mommy tells you, don't look for the man that's the Disney princess version. I says, you want the man who, like my husband today, who knows I don't like driving on a good day. I don't. Driving causes me lots of anxiety. And I just stress. I don't enjoy it at all. I am happy to be a passenger. But he had this appointment. Aiden had this appointment today, so I knew I had to go because we didn't want to miss it. And I'm glad we didn't, because if we had missed this, then if they could have got us in January, he might end up having to have the braces till March. Whatever. So I was gonna go, suck it up and go. And David got to work and he says, wow, the roads are not great. He texted me and said when he got there that the roads were horrible. And I'm like, wonderful. Great. He called me about 20 minutes later and said, hey babe, I rearranged my schedule. The inspection I was gonna do this morning, I just pushed it to the afternoon. I'm coming back to get Aiden and take him to the orthodontist. I'm just mentioning this because I want to brag on my husband a bit, because I have a good one. I have a great man in my life. I'm so grateful. He's a wonderful father, wonderful husband. So he can't see this video until at least after Christmas. So I'm just so grateful. So I make sure Grace knows, like, the man who makes sure you have antifreeze in your car. So when you're traveling this time of year, you've got lots to clean off your windshield. Check. The man who it is so cold out and you just don't want to go out and check for those eggs, so he does it. He rearranges his schedule so he can take Aiden to the orthodontist because he knows how much it would make me nervous. So yeah, I just had to brag on him a bit. So that's the kind of man you're looking for, young ladies. You don't, the Disney prince on a white horse, you don't want that. You also want a man who's handy. Believe me, you're gonna want a man who's handy. Okay, so the other thing on my to-do list today, I'm glad I was able to bump this up a day. I had been waking up the last couple mornings really congested and just and I'm like, oh no, are we gonna get this crud that's going around? So beside taking my elderberry and doing some other immune boosting things, I am going to make some homemade vapor rub. I've been making this since the kids were little. The recipe has changed a little bit over the years, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. It's so much better. Man, my grammar. It is better than the stuff you can buy, because the stuff you can buy has some things in it that aren't necessarily the greatest for you. So, and it's so cheap, easy, and it takes no time to do. So you're going to need some kind of container to keep it in. This is the perfect size for the amount I'm making today. This might work. It might be a little too small, but this is the kind I like to use. These are these are my favorite mason jars to use. So you're gonna need, obviously, something to keep it in. Now, this is what I'm using. I'm gonna be using almond oil, sweet almond oil, palm oil, and it's organic beeswax, and I buy these from Amazon. I'll link everything I'm using down below just to make it easier for you all if you would like. And this is organic, and these are the pellets, so you don't have to grate it yourself. Of course, now that I got that new cheese grater thing, it'll be easier. But yeah, these are just those little pellets, much easier to melt. And a mix of essential oils. So I like to add the peppermint oil, rosemary, eucalyptus, and cinnamon leaf. And then I add a little bit of lavender, because usually you're going to be using this mostly at nighttime, I find anyway, and it just help you sleep a little bit more. That's all you need. In my jar here, I have a 1/4 cup of the sweet almond oil, a 1/2 cup of the palm oil, a 1/4 cup of that beeswax pellets. And we're going to get this in my pot. This is a pot I use for making lotions and candles and everything. We're going to get this on medium high. Put this down in. It has a little bit of water in it. And we're just going to get this so it's all melted together. So while we're waiting for that to melt down, you can use, in the place of the palm oil, coconut oil if you want. And in this place of the almond oil, you could use olive oil if you wanted. You could use sunflower oil, avocado oil. These are the ones I like. I like the consistency I get when it's all done. And these are the ingredients I feel are the healthiest for our family using them. But yeah, so you can, use those in the place. Same measurements, you can just use different ingredients. Okay, so the beeswax is all melted. And we're just going to get, and I just take it out with my tongs so you don't burn yourself, because it is hot. Okay. I don't want it, I'm going to just let it cool just slightly because I don't want it too hot. Okay, this is cooled just slightly. So first we're going to start with peppermint, and I'm going to do 20 drops. Or none, because that's empty. Okay, I have more. We'll get it. We will go to the eucalyptus, and we're going to do 20 drops. Just going to double check. Yeah, that's empty. And then we're going to do 10 of the rosemary, 10 of the cinnamon leaf, and then 10 lavender. And I got to go grab some more peppermint. And then we're going to stir this for 30 seconds. Yep, smells like vapor rub. Okay. We're going to put the lid on. This will solidify as it cools. And we have homemade vapor rub for the germy season that's going around. I feel so much better knowing I have some of this ready to go. And when I get about halfway through it, I start thinking about doing, or it depends on where we are in the season. If I think there's still going to be a lot of crud going around, then I will make another batch of it. But this typically does us quite a while. I don't want to jinx us saying, last year we were all pretty sick, but it wasn't anything vapor rub would have helped us with. We had the flu pretty bad. I guess it would have helped with some things. But anyway, I'm just so happy to have this. I put a little bit on chest and on the bottom of our feet. Honestly, it seems to really work. It really does. So that's just a quick video for day 5, friends. As I said, I got my days mixed up. I'm really excited to bring you tomorrow's video too. The dip that I'm making for Dipcember, all of us are like really excited to try it. And I'm glad I had it wrong, and I'm glad it is a Friday because it gives us a snack for Friday movie night, for Christmas movies tomorrow night. And the extra thing I'm making to go with them, I've never made them myself before. It's been on my to-do list to try and make forever. It's silly that I've never done them before, but we're gonna try them. So we'll see you then.